Hi guys, D4F and welcome to another video. As you can see, I am beginning to rendezvous with the ATV. At the moment, we are almost out of thruster fuel. We burn through thruster fuel so fast you wouldn't even believe. So as you can see, to maintain an orbit, we have to be going almost exactly the same speed as the ATV, but faster to be able to rendezvous with it. Now, as you can see, I am lined up with the back docking port of the ATV to rendezvous with the ATV, and we are about 19 minutes into the mission, including the mission from last episode. So we are going to rendezvous. Come on. This part is going to take quite a while to do, so sit back and relax, okay? At the speed we're going in Martian orbit, we are going to have to dock with the ATV as fast as we can. Now this thing is going slower than this one, and I'm just going to make it go a little bit faster, not as fast as it could go to, get out of orbit. I'm just going to nudge it down a bit. Now as you can see, we are almost out of thruster fuel, so I'm not going to adjust the speed anymore, because if I adjust the speed anymore, we are going to get slinged out of orbit. As you can see, we'll pick up later. Okay guys, I'm back and was just eating breakfast. So I paused it, hoping that it wouldn't go on without us. So it's gonna test. So let's see here. Resupply module. 35 minutes ago. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay. So we're still getting on a steady course, which is good. Guess I probably should have let it keep going, So once that light red line lines up with that red line, I'm going to start adjusting it to see if it lines up with the red dot. Pretty technologically advanced, huh? So yeah, it's just very long process, really long process. Okay, it's almost there. It's almost there. Just zoom in. Now, you have to look super closely, but you see the red dot? There's actually two of them, one on each side. That's the docking port, and there's another red dot on the resupply. So what we need to do is line the red line up with the red dot. It has to be precisely lined up so that once you dock onto it, they're magnets, but you don't want to hit anything other than the docking port, or else it will be going out into space. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost there. Okay, it's lined up. Okay, looks perfect. I think. I hope. Coming in, slowing down. good. It's good. It's really good. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Oh, now you see the red dot turned green. So that means we have successfully docked. So now what I am going to do is zoom out, make sure we're going the right speed, make sure we don't fling out of the orbit too early. Now we are going to go to fuel, go to the fuel line, open that, go here, transfer boat. We'll transfer the thruster into here, and then turn the fuel line off. Wait, no, we have to keep it on so that right when we start to run out of fuel, we can go ahead and refuel it. So then, now what we need to do is go here, see which ones are almost out. So they look fine right now. The only reason is that this battery is almost dead. And we don't want that, because we want this crew to get back to Earth safely. So what we need to do is open this. If it will open for me. It's not charging, it's only at 43%. There we go. Now that green light turned on charging, and it's slowly going up, the battery percentage is slowly going up. And then, as that's going, I'm going to open the airlock so that they can go ahead and meet and stuff. And then, carbon dioxide levels are down, which is good. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna have a look at this again. Okay, well, what we need to do is if we're going to undock, we are going to have to close this. And then check fuel. Yep, good. It's good. It's really good. And then we might want to keep that fuel line open, and then once we run out of fuel on here, close the fuel line. Once we're in orbit of a planet, close fuel line, and then let that go. And then once all the fuel is down, we can go back to that last planet, and then go all the way back to Earth. This should be enough fuel for us to make it down to the moon, back to Earth, to refuel, and then go to the other planets. Okay, here we go. Ship view. What I am going to do is go ahead and zoom out, and let's see here. And then go on straight path to Yel, Y-E-L, as you can see it. So I'm going to get, hang on, let me just see here. I'm going to waste on, no, it's not gonna work. So I'm going to click on this one right here. There we go. And then use this fuel to get to Yell, back to Red, and back to Earth. Hopefully. Okay, we're coming in on Yell now. Okay, now remember, we can always adjust the trajectory. What the heck? This is so weird. Okay. There has been a malfunction in the thruster thing, but I can manage. Okay, there we go. Now Saturn is the last planet we're going to go to before slingshotting back to Mars. And then back to Earth. The planet right out of Saturn's orbit is technically not part of our solar system. Now, as you can see, we are on direct path to Saturn. There we go. Oh, this is really weird. I might have to restart. Now, as you can see, we don't want to be smack dab in the middle because we will run into the rings. We want to be a little bit off so that we don't smack right into the rings. And the trajectory is constantly changing because we are in orbit of the sun at the moment. So as you can see, we are coming in on Saturn right now, and it looks like we are going as fast as we need to be able to make it into its orbit. And it looks like we're on a straight path to make it right into high Saturn orbit. And then, once we get into orbit, we are going to go ahead and refuel the rest from this resupply module. We are going to go to fuel, zoom in, and then we are going to refuel. Oh, yep, there we go. Now, as you can see, we still have plenty of fuel in here, in here, and plenty of fuel in here. So then we are going to go to ship view, and then we are going to go ahead and slingshot right back to Mars in order to make it back to Earth safe. Now, as you can see, we are going on a bit of an off trajectory. This might just be only enough to get us to the moon. This is going really badly. But no matter, we can always refuel once we get right back. We can always refuel once get back to Mars, hopefully. I don't know if it's like the extra drag coming from the resupply module or something. It might be. Because this has happened to me before, where it has been spinning willy-nilly all over the place. Looks like we're going to miss trajectory of Mars. Oh, and we're out of fuel. I don't know why. Let's just hope we can make it to Mars and send another module up to give me more thruster fuel. Okay, the target has turned orange, which means we are almost there. And remember, this is a crewed ship, so we have to be super duper careful to actually get them back to Earth. Oh, lucky you. You're out of fuel. Yes, I know I'm out of fuel. Stop. But it looks like I'm gonna make it. Or not. Are you using gravities? No. There was this one time I did accidentally use gravity assist. Okay, this is gonna be a little tough. Whew. Nope, nothing. Yikes. Seeing as we are going to not make it to Earth, I am going to take that out. And then what I'm going to do is go to fuel and open the line. It will let me. There we go. Then the fuel will be spewing out, and this will be jettisoned all the way into space. And hopefully it will let me implode it. As you can see, we are all out of fuel, so I'm going to explode that and then go to the UTV. Sadly, it is out of fuel, so
you could send a resupply module. That'd be kind of
yeah, but that's kind of difficult to dock.
I've done it with something like that before.
Huh. I guess I'm just gonna have to send them down to the temporary base I have on Mars. And yes, I did put a I did put a base on Mars, and it's just a bit, you know,
I was in space my whole life. I don't have anything on me.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna Yep, there we go. Too bad. Well, it's too bad. Anyway, that was it's heading back to Earth right now. It's actually landing right now. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Except I'm horrible at landing those type of things, so I have a computer doing it for me. So yeah, they'll be coming back down to Earth, floating in the ocean. Hopefully the heat shields will be enough. And yeah, we'll go to the next episode and explore the rest of the planets. Nice. Thanks for watching. This is D4F signing out. Thanks for watching.